Hello, this is Dr. Christy Patton-Lukes, a chemical engineering professor at Missouri S&T. In this video lesson, I'm going to very quickly go over matrix terminology. This is intended to be a quick review, and if this is not a review, I'm going to recommend that you go look at the Khan Academy videos that are going to go in much greater detail than I'm going to do. So, shown here is a matrix named A, with terms A sub ij, where I is the number of the row that it's in and j is the number of the column. And this example has 3 rows and 4 columns. Matrices can have all sorts of different shapes, so I can have a column matrix would simply be something that was just a single column. So, like this right here. That would be a column matrix, a very small one. A row matrix is going to be one that just goes right across one row. Now, we talk about these things as a number by another number, and in this first example here, A is 3 rows and 4 columns, and we call it a 3 by 4 matrix. This column matrix, therefore, is 2 rows and 1 column, and this row matrix is 1 row with 3 columns. We also have a special category that's going to be very important, and it's a square matrix. And a square matrix is always size n by n. So, for instance, 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 15, 30, 45. This is 3 by 3. But it could be other sizes also, as long as the number of rows and number of columns are constant. Another category that's very important is about symmetry. A symmetric matrix has C sub ij equal to C sub ji. So for instance, if I were writing out a matrix here, then I know that the second column first row is going to be the same as the second row first column, and third column first row is the same as third row second column. And there could be other numbers here, but the key thing is that I have these matches across the diagonal. And paying attention to the diagonal is going to be really key for a lot of different things that we do. And so another special category is going to be the triangular matrices. An upper triangular matrix is going to be one that has numbers along that diagonal, and above it, but it's going to have zeros below it. A lower triangular matrix would be the reverse of this, again along the axis or the diagonal, and 0 elsewhere. Probably the most important special category is the identity matrix, or also it's called a unit matrix. And when we start talking about the arithmetic, we'll understand better on that. But the identity matrix is going to be usually identified as I. And what that means is that no matter what size we're talking about, along the diagonal are the number 1, and everything not on the diagonal is 0. So that would be a 4 by 4 identity matrix. And identity matrices are square. We also can have banded matrices, One that is important in some of our chemical engineering applications is the tridiagonal matrix. And in a tridiagonal matrix, what's going to happen is you're going to have a number, well, we'll just do generic. All along the diagonal, you'll have values, but you also have the ones that are one off of this. So on either side, so you're going to have A1, 2, A2, 3, A3, 4, and you're going to have A2, 1, A3, 2, A4, 3, but these other values, if they are not in that band, are going to be 0. So this is a tridiagonal matrix, which is another special category that is important in chemical engineering applications. So this concludes our terminology review. In our next lesson, we're going to look at basic math procedures with matrices. Thank you very much for your time.